Welcome to the AwesomeShit.Ninja podcast with your host, West and Captain. This week we're going to be talking about shit. Pajamas and Katanas, episode 4.
You know how much we love you guys? Seriously, all you podcast listeners. Captain may lose his marriage over the podcast this week. Seriously, Tennille is not happy that we're back on the air. She wants to... What does she want to do? She wants to watch Merlin?
She wants to watch the BBC Merlin.
Oh, the BBC Merlin. Not even the Murica Merlin.
No, not even the America Merlin. The
What the
BBC Merlin.
Seriously.
I'm hooked on it.
Really?
I'm so
The
hooked on
BBC Merlin.
it. It is predictable as shit. It is cheesy as shit. It's a throwback to Xena, Warrior Princess, and Hercules.
Oh, the Kevin Sorbo Hercules?
Yeah.
And the Lucy Lawless, like, faux
Yes.
lesbian
Yes.
Xena?
Yes.
Were they lesbians, by the way? Xena
Yeah.
and Gabrielle?
They did it in one of like the final episodes.
They did, right?
In like a spa or something like that. Some bathhouse.
All transparency, I date guys, and I was totally boned up for that Xena Gabrielle thing. More for Gabrielle than Xena. Is that weird? Like, Gabrielle was kind of hot.
Yeah.
And now I like
see what you're
guys,
saying.
so everything
That's it.
makes sense. Anyways, welcome to Pajamas and Katanas, episode 4, the official podcast of AwesomeShit.Ninja. As usual, it's your boys West and the Captain coming to you live from the hidden dojo somewhere under the streets of northern New Jersey. Today on the show, we're going to be talking about movies that came out last weekend. We're going to talk about weird versions of the game Monopoly, Disney afternoon theme songs, and our awesome shit of the week. Plus, can you or can you not drink your own urine? We'll find out in a little bit, but right now, it's time for our first cool thing of the week. So we just did an interview recently with Jason Make and Zayna, and forgive me if
West
Make or Matt?
Skyped with them.
Yeah, super awesome. It's the first time I've been on Skype and nobody saw my balls.
That's a landmark.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
landmark.
And I'm friends with my grandfather on Skype. I'm kidding, I'm not. Sorry, Grandpa. Anyway, so listen, you have to check out their visual album. It's called the Pandemonium visual album. It is an hour and 10 minutes of just very, very cool EDM, electro, hip-hop fusion. It's like, you've seen some of this, Captain. Like, you've seen bits and
Yeah,
pieces.
I wasn't even. I'm not even reviewing this when you are, and
and you took the
I
time.
watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
I watched the whole thing.
It is really chill stuff. 17 tracks. It's got, as of this recording, it's going to have now almost 300,000 downloads or listens on SoundCloud.
Yep.
As of the first, I want to say the first week in November. I haven't checked the stats lately, but it had 50,000 views on YouTube. Vivo featured it on its front page early in November. This thing is going places, and we were lucky enough to get on board with these guys. What I think is very cool about this is that they are a free music studio, record label.
Yeah.
The music is free. They're offering it for free. And they're like, listen, we just want to share cool music with people. And their whole thing is the record industry is changing. The music industry is changing. People don't want to pay $1.29 a song anymore.
No.
People don't want to pay for full albums. They want to pay to go to concerts, get the experience. So their whole idea at this record label, and you could look it up, it's MAEK is the name of the record label. You can look it up. And what's awesome is they're just giving away the music. They're giving it away so that you'll come and check them out on tour. And so you'll come check them out when they do promotional things. It's super cool. If they come around to New Jersey and they're touring, I'm checking them out.
Yeah, these guys are sick.
It's completely sick. Like, it's such a great
I was
cross.
blown away.
They're
Blown
from
away.
Chicago. It's such a great cross of, like I said, EDM, electro, hip hop. It's just such a fresh sound. Like, I love what they're doing. They're getting great feedback from people. And you know, honestly, just talking to them, the most chill people you'd ever want to talk to in their life. They're not in your life. They're not pretentious. They don't pretend that their shit doesn't stink. They don't think they're better than anybody. Like I was talking to Jason and Zaina, and they were saying, look, when we were growing up, we just wanted our musicians and the people that we liked to be like us. Like we would just chill out and, you know, like that's what Jason said to me. This guy runs a record label and he's like, yo, if you ever just want to like Skype again and just talk nerd shit, just let me know. And I'm like, you guys are the best. Like, so shout out to MAEK. That is the name of the label. That's how you spell it. I could just say it, but you wouldn't know how to spell it. MAEK. It's the Pandemonium visual album. Check out our review on AwesomeShit.Ninja. You can watch the visual album from front to back and just listen to it on SoundCloud. It's awesome stuff. And check it out. They're planning a paint party tour to start 2015, which sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty
wait.
cool.
Seriously. So that's the beginning of the show. So let's go from something awesome into something maybe a little less awesome.
How to drink your own urine. How do you drink your own urine?
In a champagne glass with a bendy straw. I'm like,
now you know what West is into.
This isn't. What have we learned about West in the first 5 minutes of the show? He Skypes with his grandpa, may or may not show his balls, and he drinks urine out of a champagne glass. Excellent.
Classy guy.
Yes, I also play the piano. So, listen, there's an ebook out there.
You're majestic.
I am a majestic beast. There's an ebook available on Amazon for Kindle called How to Drink Your Own Urine by Craig Smith. Now, here's the thing that's interesting as I reviewed this book. The author of the book is listed as Craig Smith. But the copyright of the book is Ben something or other. So, were there two people involved in the making of this book? Or is this Craig Smith not a real person and a pseudonym? Or are these two guys just kind of sitting around drinking urine, like taste testing together? Like, what's going on? I'm very confused.
I think you...
There's so many things you want to say to me right now.
There's so much I want to say at the same time and no way to say it.
You think I care too much about this urine book?
Yeah, you definitely... Well, number one, it's Craig Smith is absolutely a fictitious name.
Really?
There's no way that this dude was drinking his own piss or someone else's piss and writing a fucking book about it.
And using his real name. Now, here's the other thing. It's a 33-page ebook. Surprise, surprise, couldn't find a print publisher for it.
Yeah.
And it's on sale right now for the low price of $2.99 on Amazon. Would you, even if it was for comedic purposes, spend the $2.99 to download this ebook, How to Drink Your Own Urine?
I would not.
But what if you have to?
But,
How would you know how?
Anyone that's watched Bear Grylls on Discovery Channel.
You know, I could have written this book in one page. Step 1, pee in a glass. Step 2, put the glass to your mouth. Step 3, vomit. And that would have been the end of the book.
Right.
God. Now, here's the thing. Can you drink someone else's pee if sustenance was on the line? I don't know the answer to that question.
I would assume so.
You're the zombie survivalist. You should know whether or not you can drink somebody else's pee.
You don't drink piss in a zombie apocalypse.
Really?
No. Why?
Novelty? Novelty. That's all. You think I know a zombie is brainless, but if a zombie comes up to me and I'm drinking a glass of someone else's urine, that zombie is still going to run away from me because I'm a weirdo.
You know what? Next week, we're going to talk about, instead of how to drink your own urine, we're going to talk about the Abraham Lincoln
fuck master
presidential sex machine legacy. The Abraham Lincoln presidential sex machine, Abraham Lincoln ninja fuckmaster, and Abraham Lincoln fuckmaster of the moon.
Yeah, the trilogy. That's coming up next week on the podcast in our fine literary review. But for now, let's get into some stuff about Star Wars, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. So as we reviewed last week on AwesomeShit.Ninja, the Darth Vader helmet cookie jar is now available from Firebox for the low price of about $55, $56.
I found that anything geeky or nerdy is so over fucking priced.
Well, yeah, because they assume that we've all grown up and made money.
Right.
But here we are recording a free podcast in somebody's basement, a.k.a. the Hidden Dojo.
The Hidden Dojo.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Did I say basement? I meant
The
the
Hidden Dojo.
Damn it.
The Hidden Dojo.
All right. Anyways,
Every time.
So here's my thought. Have Star Wars gifts, because I've seen a lot of them, and Lucasfilm has endorsed them all. Lucasfilm endorsed officially this Darth Vader helmet cookie jar. If you've ever wanted to eat oatmeal raisin cookies out of Anakin Skywalker's skull,
That's
this is the way to do it.
Lord Mickey.
Yeah,
Control that.
that's very true. So I've seen everything from like Yoda tree toppers for Christmas trees and all this stuff. Have Star Wars gifts, and you love Star Wars.
Yes.
Have the gifts jumped the shark, so to say? Have they gone too far? The X-Wing knife block set.
Let me put it this way.
The
As long
lightsaber
as
chopsticks.
George Lucas is barred from
Yes.
anything involving Star Wars from this day forward,
Yes.
I don't care what the fuck they do.
Really?
As long as George Lucas has nothing to do with it.
Oh, you're really that anti-Lucas at this point.
Lucas has fucked the Star Wars galaxy so bad.
You got to have a big dick to fuck the Star Wars galaxy.
Yeah, he. I don't know what to say. He's just, oh my god.
I didn't know you were this passionate about it. Like, I see your Boba Fett helmet and your Stormtrooper helmet, and I see your lightsabers, and I know, but I didn't know to
The
this
three
extent.
lightsabers hanging on
three.
the wall.
Four.
Well, yeah, there's four. Well, there's three that light up and make sounds that you can fight with, and the fourth one
is an actual functional lightsaber.
Yeah, it's an actual functional
Mace
lightsaber.
Windu's
No,
lightsaber.
the fourth one is actually that is one of Darth Vader's actual prop lightsaber heads.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Why have I not stolen this from you? Why have I not stolen this from you?
I've been Hidden Dojo.
I've been
It's
within.
forbidden.
I've been within an arm's reach of that thing at least 30 times.
Well, if no one knows, then
Well,
no
now-
one has any desire.
You've just told the biggest kleptomaniac felon that you know in your life that there's a Darth Vader prop lightsaber on the wall.
Well, I have guns.
Oh, that's true. You do have a gun locker. You do have a gun safe.
As we speak, I literally have a sword in my hand right next to me.
Clang it on the ground so people know you're serious.
Yeah, let me. I'm going to clang it in the mic right now.
Hit it with the paper so people know. Yep, that's a sword.
That's my sword right next
That's
to me.
unbelievable. I see now why you keep it right next to the prop lightsaber.
Keep it right next to the prop lightsaber.
Take somebody's hand off.
That's it. No,
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, George Lucas fucked up Star Wars so bad. The best thing they had was Disney taking it over, because they were passionate about not fucking it up.
Even J.J. Abrams.
Even I think JJ is going to do an awesome job.
Cool.
I think he's going to do an awesome job.
All right, so don't fuck it up, JJ. We're all riding on you.
Yep.
I don't think that's what the expression is, but we're all riding on you. That's
All right.
gross.
Let's
move
talk about
on.
movies.
Yeah, why don't we talk about some movies? Movies that came out this weekend. Yay or nay? You going to see it? You going to rent it? You going to skip it? The big one, Jim Carrey, Jeff Daniels, Dumb and Dumber 2. Are you in or are you out on this movie?
I am so in on this movie.
Really?
I can't wait.
Are you getting in? Are you getting in a theater
I
to see
may
this?
go to a theater to see this.
That's unbelievable.
I'm
For you to go
so
see it.
fucking excited to see
Yeah.
this movie.
Hey, I gotta
Not because I feel like I have to see it in the theater, just because I have to see it, and I
Yeah.
have to see it as quickly as possible.
I got to take this. It's my dead dad.
Right? I saw the fucking preview. I was like, yes, I have to
Yes.
see this movie.
Right? Just the bit of Jim Carrey of Lloyd being like faking the mental incapacity
For
and sitting in a
20
wheelchair
years.
for 20 years. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think I got to see it. I feel like, look, it's one of these things like Anchorman 2 or like one of these sequels that I'm like, I know can't possibly live up to my expectation.
Right.
So do I
I
go?
liked Anchorman too.
Did you?
I did. It wasn't as.
Can I tell you?
It was ridiculous. It wasn't as great as the first one.
Right.
But it was equally as ridiculous, and
Sure.
I could appreciate it.
Exactly. So now the thing is, I'm wondering if they're going to do all the sight gags that you expect them to do. Like, they're going to bring the tuxedos back out, etc.
I don't think so.
Do you bring back Mary?
I think they're going to make it.
I would love them to bring Mary back. I love Mary.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I
Samson.
don't think that's going to happen.
All right. What about Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas?
No desire.
Holy shit! Does this look like the most pretentious bag of crap ever?
Not
the whole
one
movie.
inch
Let
of
me,
me wants
let
to
me
see it.
break down what this movie is about. Kirk Cameron puts out a movie telling people to stop making money off of commercializing Christmas.
Yep.
By making money off of commercializing Christmas.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's how people make money
Oh
off
my
commercializing Christmas
God.
nowadays.
I'm going to tell you not to make money off commercializing Christmas by making money commercializing Christmas.
Makes
Okay?
sense. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
absolutely. Wow.
Next up.
Yeah, that's how
22
little
Jump
time-
Street.
22 Jump Street hits DVD November 18th. It's the biggest release of that weekend. Did you see 22 Jump Street in theaters?
I did see it in the theaters.
I know you did, and I didn't. I don't know why. I just didn't.
Let me tell you.
Is this a rental or is this a skip?
This is a rental for sure.
Okay.
I was really skeptical when I went to see it in the theater.
Absolutely.
My wife was all over me. Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Is she a Channing Tatum girl or does she just...
No, not really.
Oh, she's a Jonah Hill girl. No, I'm kidding.
Not even. she's an Ice Cube girl. Ice Cube, Ice T.
Oh, she's in
That's it. Both.
Ice Cube and Ice T.
She watches the criminal dramas on TV,
Oh
and she
my
watches
God.
the criminal.
Are we there yet? The
the
criminally bad
comedic
movies.
films in the theater. So she watches both Ice Cube and Ice T.
By the way, how non-gangster did Ice Cube get in the last 10 years?
He
Like going from NWA to like, Are We There Yet?
I'm pretty
And-
sure I saw him like running a daycare the other day.
Right? This is what Ice Cube does now. Ice T still a gangster. Like I wouldn't fuck with
Yeah.
Ice T. Ice
No.
T, and you remember what his band was called? His group was called back in the day?
No, but do
Body Count, man.
Ice-
Ice T and Body Count.
Ice T is
And
a
Ice-T's-
big time gamer.
And Ice T's wife? Oh,
I haven't even seen her.
oh.
I never looked at the photo.
Google Ice T's wife.
I'll have to do that.
Don't do anything else to Ice T's wife because that man will kill you. But she is gorgeous. Anyway.
No, but yes, I saw it in the theater. Was very skeptical about it. Was not only pleasantly surprised, I was pissing my pants. And actually, at the end of it, they were making fun of the sequels.
Nice.
They went up to like
25 Jump Street.
No, they went to like 46 Jump Street.
46 Jump Street.
The whole end credits were just different intros and trailers
To
for other Jump Streets, one in which included like Jonah Hill like wasn't contracted and signed on to it, so Seth Rogen filled in for him.
well, yeah, they're practically the same person.
And then
Jason
the
Se-
next one he was right back in there.
Oh
and
my
it was,
God, Jonah
they
Hill,
just
Seth
made-
Rogen, and have Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, and Jason Segel all been in the same place at the same time before?
Yes.
Oh,
That was Knocked Up.
I'm still convinced it's one guy.
Nope. Yeah.
Just pay one salary. Have them change their face a little bit.
It was awesome. Definitely rent it.
Yeah.
I was pissing my pants. Could not stop laughing.
All right. So speaking of throwbacks, old retro stuff like 21 Jump Street, classic from the 80s.
Right.
Let's talk about more classic stuff from our childhood. Who doesn't remember the Disney Afternoon, man?
Mm-hmm.
Disney Afternoon was like the last afternoon block of cartoons that was real cool for
Right.
my generation.
Right.
You had the Gummy Bears, you had Gargoyles, you had DuckTales, you had Chippendale Rescue Rangers, you had
Yep.
Tailspin, you had all these cool Disney cartoons that took characters from the Disney animated classics, the movies,
Right.
the old cartoons, and transported them into different worlds. Baloo from the Jungle Book became like a freighter pilot.
Yep.
Chip and Dale became detectives, like Magnum PI and
Right.
Indiana Jones.
Right.
And so The only thing that maybe was more iconic even than the Disney afternoon cartoons themselves were the theme songs.
Yep.
Some of the theme songs are everywhere. They're ubiquitous. Like college a cappella groups cover them, or they show up in other places, and you can't get them out of your head once you hear them a couple of times. So, really good stuff to choose from. You got your Tailspin, your Darkwing Duck, or whatever. So, Captain, what is your best? I guess your two best. Your number two top Disney afternoon theme song of all time.
My number 2 theme song, Gargoyles.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gargoyles was definitely the badass of the Disney afternoon cartoons.
Yeah. It was everything about that show was just badass.
Yeah. There were 2 really badass cartoons from like that era that I remember. 3. Batman the Animated Series.
Yes.
Which was just ridiculously awesome.
Which was totally awesome.
Gargoyles and Pirates of Dark Water. I don't know if you remember the Pirates of Dark Water, but Gargoyles was really badass. Like, I remember the first time I saw it on Disney Afternoon, I was like, I did not see this coming. Man, I did not see this coming.
Yeah.
It was very cool. I'm like, see, I want to go... is DuckTales your number 1? Are we
DuckTales is my number 1.
Okay, so I'm not going to make it my number 2. My number 2, then I'm gonna go ahead and say Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck is a classic.
Let's get dangerous, man. And Launchpad McQuack with the little sidecar and the motorcycle. Yep. Darkwing Duck was awesome. There were the 3 Duck cartoons, the 2 Disney ones, Darkwing Duck and DuckTales, and then there was Count Duckula.
Yeah,
it came off the BBC, and I loved that show too. But Darkwing Duck, very cool, super cheesy late 80s pop theme with a bunch of synth in it and stuff. Yep. I love that song. And I love Darkwing Duck. So hit me up. Tell me why you think DuckTales is the best Disney afternoon theme song of all time.
I love everything about DuckTales. You have the whole choir. You got the horns in there. You got the drums in there. It's like a fucking party going off. And you get excited to go on these different explorations and expeditions with Scrooge and Launchpad and
Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
Louie and Dewey. It's awesome. It's awesome. DuckTales is like one of my favorite cartoons from my childhood.
Absolutely, it was just cool. It was like an action adventure show,
right?
Even though it was about it's like usually, if you got a cartoon and you've got a character that's the super rich guy that dives and swims in pools of gold coins,
right?
He's an asshole.
But Scrooge, he's really cool.
I know. He's like cool, rich Uncle Scrooge.
Right.
I'm like, what is going on here? But for that reason, the same reasons that you love DuckTales, I love the theme to Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
That's another.
Which, by the way, they are making into a combo live-action CGI movie in 2015.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You better not screw it up.
I feel
they better not screw it up. They better not Alvin and the Chipmunks this shit.
I won't see it just because I don't want them.
You don't want to be the only guy in his late 20s.
No,
in the
I don't want.
theater.
I don't want them to ruin it for me.
I know.
That's why I don't want to see. I don't want to risk. I'm not even going to risk seeing it.
I don't know. I think I have to risk seeing it because that was my Disney afternoon cartoon.
Can't bring myself to do it.
And by the way, did you know this? I did not know this. That Gadget, the girl chipmunk, is apparently the inspiration for all like female furries. Like the furry movement, like girls who dress up like sexy,
right.
Whatever they call it, anthropomorphic. That's not right.
So
whatever. Yeah, but it's all started
That's
because
a
of Gadget.
Film.
I know, but also Gadget,
right?
The sexy chipmunk.
Yeah.
We're learning more and more about West as the show goes on. Show will be replaced full time by the Sultan starting on show 5. Oh my God! So listen, you want to play a game? Like not like Jigsaw. Do you want to play a game? Like you want to play a game?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So about a month ago, we wrote an article about the top 10 real weird versions, licensed versions of Monopoly that exist out there, like Alaska Monopoly, and just all sorts of weird stuff. So. And the reason that I didn't say any more of them is because they're all on this list here. So I have in my hand a list of 15 weird Monopoly versions. We may go through them all, we may not. Some are real, and some are fake.
Let's hear it.
So your job, Captain, is to tell me whether or not I'm making this game up or if this is actually an officially licensed Monopoly game. Okay? We're going to start with John Deere Monopoly. Like John Deere tractors and riding mowers.
I would
and stuff.
say that's legitimate.
That is a legitimate version of Monopoly. There is John Deere Monopoly edition.
I'm not surprised.
Okay. What about Beaveropoly?
I'm going to say no.
That is real.
Ooh.
That is the official Monopoly version of Oregon State University. The Oregon State Beavers.
Wow.
Beaveropoly.
Wow.
Gross. Okay, here's one for you. What about the Walking Dead Monopoly?
I don't feel like that's out yet.
It's real.
What?
It exists. The Walking Dead Monopoly. This is all based on the Monopoly Wiki. They have a wiki page devoted to Monopoly.
Okay.
All right. Phineas and Ferb Monopoly.
Fake.
Real. Real. Totally real. Sephora Monopoly.
Fake.
That's also real. There's a Sephora Monopoly. Bass Fishing Monopoly.
I'm going to say real.
That's real.
Yep.
Completely real. Home Improvement. Tim Allen Show Home Improvement Monopoly.
Fake.
Real. Also real. American Chopper Monopoly. Keep it on TV.
You know what? I'm going to say my answers from this point are to me, should they be real or fake?
Okay. Just keep in mind, so far, all of the answers have been real.
I'm going to say that one's real, too.
It is also real. Who knew? Street Fighter Monopoly.
Real.
That's real. Yes. I feel like you're catching on.
Yeah, I'm
So what's going on
all
here?
of them are going to be real, aren't they?
Bratz Doll Junior Monopoly.
God.
Here's a hint. All the answers have been real so
I'm
far.
going to say real.
It's real. I can't believe it, but it's real. Let's go with Juicy Couture Monopoly.
Real.
That's also real. Yes. Hello Kitty Monopoly.
Real.
Real. And finally, Justin Bieber Monopoly.
Even if it's not officially endorsed, you know some little girls in their basement did this. So, yes, real.
It's fake. I had to put one fake one at the end there for you. But yeah, all the other ones are completely real, which is, I didn't even put some of the good, like Hungarian Monopoly and like Slovakian Monopoly. They all exist. And they're all fantastic. M&M's Monopoly, which I suppose would be
How are there
Monopoly.
so many Monopolies?
Because every time...
Why do people play a game that tears families apart?
Right? Like
I don't
talk
Monopoly
to my aunt anymore because she took North Carolina from me. That bitch.
I can't play. There's two games I can't play with my family: Monopoly and Risk.
Oh no, you can't play Risk with your family.
No,
You can't.
And they used to do it every Christmas.
No.
Every Christmas Eve. Oh, let's play Risk.
Nope.
Not
you can't
anymore.
do it. No, you can't do it.
Not anymore.
You have to find one of these games.
Not since the captain flipped over the board and threw a champagne glass at Grandpa. Nope.
Seriously.
Not anymore.
I've flipped over a Scrabble board on somebody before. I totally have. I've flipped a Scrabble board on somebody because he wasn't as smart as me and there was no reason for him to be winning. And that makes me a dick, I know, but that's fine. I'm completely comfortable with it.
I actually, I will not play Monopoly with my wife.
No.
Whether we're on the same team or separate teams.
No.
Doesn't matter. I do not play with her because
Can't do it.
Because I like my marriage.
Yeah. Can't play
And
Monopoly, can't play
I don't
Risk.
want to see it go down the hole.
You can, it's dicey, and you might not think that. You ever play Settlers of Catan?
Yes.
You might not be able to play that with your wife.
No.
Because you cut off somebody else's road. Ooh. It's a tough time. You got to play those co-op games like Pandemic, where everybody's on the same
I just
team.
play the racing games. That's it. We go to the arcade and play.
There you go.
I don't play board games with my wife. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous to play board games with your wife.
I go to the arcade.
Oh my God! Speaking of the arcade, you got some. Yeah, that's a terrible fucking segue. Let's do some awesome shit of the week.
Insert ninja.
Wah! We'll figure out. Anyway, I can't play board games with my wife, and we cut it there. Blah.
Yes.
Okay. Skakao. Beautiful. So, hey, now that we know what you can and can't do with your wife, which includes, yes, watching Merlin, no, the game of life.
Monopoly.
No monopoly with your wife. Let's get into our awesome shit of the week. Captain, you got some awesome shit to tell us about.
Oh, God. Awesome shit of the week. I'm going to pass. You go first.
You're going to pass? That's
I got to think
fantastic,
about
because
it.
I have nothing lined up either. Nothing is good this week.
No, there's nothing that's popping out. That I'm like,
Anything.
yes,
I don't
that's
like
awesome.
anything. You know what? I am going to give you something. My awesome shit of the week is a blog, not ours. I like very few other blogs. I endorse very few other blogs. But you should check out The Worst Things for Sale. That's the name of the blog, The Worst Things for Sale. It's run by a guy whose Twitter handle, I shit you not, is Drew Toothpaste. The Worst Things for Sale. Every day they put up one item from Sky Mall or Amazon or somewhere that they've deemed the worst thing for sale on the internet that day. And there's some really funny stuff. There was a book called That's What She Said, but it was all poems written by Native American women. Like, you did no research on this title, obviously.
Right.
It's just like a bunch of really shitty stuff. There was the one that was on the first day that I saw the blog in early November was an app for your phone that was connected to a wireless egg tray that told you how many eggs were left in the tray. But you had
That's
to
one of
open
my
the fridge
favorites.
to look at it. So you would be looking right at the tray with the eggs in it. So it's worthless shit. But The Worst Things for Sale is one of my favorite blogs online for the simple reason that not only do they shit on products, but they link to the products on Amazon. If you link out and you buy it, they get a percentage for affiliate marketing. So they shit on a product and they can get paid if you buy it. So
That's
for
a
coming up
win-win
with a
to me.
business model that's the most genius fucking thing that I've ever heard of in my life, The Worst Things for Sale is my awesome shit of the week.
There you have it.
You got one for me, Cap, or are you still kind of...
I'm gonna go with my wife. She made me some kick-ass sandwiches for lunch this week.
Your wife?
Is my awesome of the week.
I get the feeling that this is the first episode that she's going to be listening to because you've mentioned her 4 times. Oh, Tennille coming into... Oh, my God. Oh, there was some live PDA on the radio there. Yeah, you should have been here when it happened, but this is all digital. It's all delayed.
That's it.
You want to end the show? We'll be back next week, right? I think.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Probably. We'll have some more shit to talk about. But for now, this is West. That's the Captain. And here's a weird ninja voice.
This has been a broadcast of AwesomeShit.Ninja, Pajamas and Katanas. Tune in next time for more great stuff.